Hello, everybody. It is Ben's Weather Tech and Adventures back with a live stream of coronavirus. Let me just make sure the stream gets on my phone. Sure, sound's working. Okay, it is. Hello, everybody. Okay, great. Questions? Put them in the chat. So we're gonna get to this live update. I just want to first say I'm sorry, guys. I know I haven't been on here a ton. Let me just move this. I want to move this here. Okay. I'm sorry I have not been on a ton. I was trying to make a video every day, but so much goes on. My whole family is basically home now. So it's very hard to kind of what's it called? Sorry. Very hard to stream because normally I stream and my brother's at school or whatever and it's easy, but everyone's home now for like so long, you know. I mean, who knows? So it's kind of hard for me to stream. I'm gonna try to put a video out. If I can't live stream, I'm gonna try this week to do a video every day. I can't really tell you if it's gonna be in the morning or the afternoon. Probably more in the morning, but if I have time when I can do it in a different part of the day, then I'll do that. But I do want to get more onto you. Okay, so I just got this update. I know Trump is speaking. It says Trump advises people not to gather in groups of more than 10. So we just saw yesterday the CDC's. So I should give you some background. So if you're in the U.S., you know this is more than just affecting daily life. I mean, in Massachusetts, where I am, 25 people. You can't have a gathering of more than 25. And tomorrow they're shutting down restaurants. You can only take out. And they're basically, I don't know if stores like Target, I mean, is there going to be someone making sure, like, is there going to be a line outside that you can only go in once someone goes out? I don't know, but I know that they're doing something like that. I was at Wendy's earlier today, and they're only having drive-through. So even like fast food places, you know, people can't even go in. Now I think people can go in like regular restaurants just to pick up food, but there's no sitting down at all. Now that's in Massachusetts. Some other states have done that as well, but that's a major update. Um, the next thing to get into is just the case numbers in the U.S. And look, schools are closed. In Massachusetts, public schools are closed till at least April 7th. I'm in college. We're closed till the 5th at least. Probably going to be the whole semester online class. So that's a whole other thing that I have to worry about now, getting set up. But yeah, let's get into the number of cases because, look, if you're in the U.S., you don't need to be told. You know what's going on. I never thought it would get to this point, but it has. And the pandemic is here. So here's the case numbers in the U.S. New York is getting close to 1,000 cases. Now, these are just confirmed cases. You know, there could be way more. There are way more than this. Not there could be, there are. And there's 60 in serious condition in New York. Washington State, you know, close behind. California, New Jersey, Florida, Massachusetts. You know, you have to get down here to Illinois to get double digits and then go down. And yeah, West Virginia still has 0 cases. I mean, they must have cases there. They just haven't done enough tests. So that's that. Now, I want to show you the world because I want to focus on that too. And we were showing you this world map really filling in. You know, Africa's filling in. That's really the last place to fill in. I mean, unless Greenland gets a case. South America, I mean, it's basically all filled in now. Central America, almost the same. You know, but you know, that's the world view, and you can see, look at Spain, almost 10,000. These have been climbing so much. I mean, we know Italy is crazy. Iran's pretty bad too, but you know, other countries in Western Europe. And look at Great Britain. Now it has over 1,500 cases. I mean, a few days ago, that was what? Like 400? Let's go on here. Ooh, look at this. This is a really good thing to look at. So this is the number of cases. So see how it's kind of went up? And then this was when Wuhan changed their guidance, so it went up. But look, it started going off, Just as China, was getting better in China and wasn't spreading as much throughout the world. But look at this. Boom, we're going way up again, a sharp curve. That is not good. Oh, look at deaths. Look at this, guys. Look at the spike in deaths, in the last week. Going up, slowly but surely. You can see that going up. Questions, put them in the live chat, by the way. Let's see. Well, why did I take that away? Okay, that's okay. So that's that, the worldview. And we have, almost 180,000, confirms infected, getting close to 7,000 deaths. So, it's crazy just what's changed in a week. A week ago, not even a week ago, on Tuesday, I was at one of the UMass campuses. They closed down the next day, but I was at one of those campuses. I was walking around. There were kids there and everything. I took like a day trip, and I was, and I was out and about. People were out, and then I took like a hike at this place, and there were tons of people there. It was a nice day. And then like the next day, on last Wednesday, bombshell after bombshell, if you want to call it, started to drop. And today, is a work day. Tomorrow is going to be very. I'll let you guys know tomorrow about what happens here in Massachusetts. But my plan tomorrow is just to like drive around to retail stores or whatever and just see what's going on. I just want to look at this. This is Steve's channel from Agenda Free TV because he streams a bunch of stuff from here. Yeah, see, avoid gathering in groups of 10, said the president. That was just now. Trump recommends all Americans engage in schooling from home. That's basically what's going on. We have the gathering of more than 10. Avoid needed travel, basically, and eating and drinking in restaurants for 15 days. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this restaurant ban is going to work. I mean, I don't know how you enforce something like that. Will some people just not? We'll have to see what happens. Now, I could show. I'm gonna have to watch this, back after this. But sorry, I had to come on at the same time that press conference is going on. And France has a lockdown for 2 weeks. Now, of course, that's so hard to do in the U.S. So I don't know, if this gets worse. What's. Ooh, look at this. Universal is going to make its movies available at home on the same day. So the movie's The Hunt. I know that's a new movie, and The Invisible Man and this other movie. I guess you're going to be able to watch them online. I'm going to look at that. I was saying to my brother today, I mean, any movie that comes out now in a theater is screwed. Absolutely screwed. With making profits. So, Egypt suspends all air travel, international and domestic. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's an actor. Anything else here to look at? Okay, so this actor, Idris Elba, I don't know how you say that name. I guess it's Idris or Idris. He met with Justin Trudeau's wife of Canada, who had the virus, and he now has tested positive. No symptoms, though. So there's that. Pennsylvania orders the state closure of all non-essential businesses. Wow. Yeah, so we're seeing this more and more. Philadelphia. Yeah. Was that Pennsylvania? Yeah. Canada is closing its borders, only allowing Canadian citizens and Americans in the country. Ooh, look, New York City Department of Corrections employees dies from the virus. Wow, so many updates, man. So many updates. The VFW now has a not the VFW, the Veterans Department of Veterans Affairs has confirmed their first death. Wow, so many updates, and these are only in the last 4 hours. Here's a Costco in California. Bars, restaurants, gyms, theaters closed. Kentucky. So the states with these restrictions on businesses, bars, restaurants, they just keep going up. How many deaths were there in Italy yesterday? Because I know those numbers were outrageous. World, let's go back to this. Italy. 350 deaths almost yesterday in Italy. So that's crazy. I mean, that's the worst out of all of this for sure. But look at the USA numbers. You know, over 4,000. That's only official cases. That is Whole Foods. Actually, he took that picture himself. Yeah, I mean, stores are all over like this. Wynn is closing its Las Vegas properties for 2 weeks. Now, I think, did all casinos in Las Vegas have to close, or was it hotels or something? Because I heard something about that. Let me just change. You know what? I want to change this. I realized I used this thing for my other video. Let me find one right now. A thumbnail. What do you guys think is good? Maybe like something like this? That one good? Maybe I'll use this. I don't want to use the same one over and over again. I'm just going to change that real quick. Where did that go? Desktop? No. I'll just move it to the desktop real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try that. I don't want to have the same one the whole time, so. Okay, we put this down. We bring up this. Okay, so we're looking for what's going on in Las Vegas. So wind to temper, okay. Yeah, we had heard that. Yes, so I guess maybe it's not every one of them, but yeah, I mean, you know, when these big casinos shut down in Las Vegas, I mean, you know, that's gonna obviously mean a ripple effect. MGM also. So let's look at. I'm on a live update page. Now there's going to be a lot about the press conference going on right now, I think. Here's some big updates. Let's look at this. Saw that. I don't really like this one. It's kind of hard to read. See if I can find... or the conference.
The fact that we have
Okay, let's put this down. We saw that. France closes its borders. Macron said the country will close its borders. Yep. Russia will close its borders to foreigners Wednesday. France bans all family and social gatherings. One thing I just got in my head is like, with these big, these bands of, gatherings of 50, 10, 20 people, postponed, what do you do in like an apartment building, especially like a huge apartment building, like in a city, like, I mean, I know people were in separate apartments, but still, I feel like there's so many people going in and out of there. And if one person gets it in an apartment building, and then they're going around there touching all the door handles, interacting with other people at the apartment building, how does that, go down? I mean, that's just something I thought of. I don't know if there's anything about that or anything, but I mean, there's just so many logistical things, like, especially if it's a big building like in the city, So that's something I think about, what do apartment buildings and stuff, or even like prisons. I mean, are prison systems worried about this? I mean, because that's a whole nother issue. So, there's so many things that, when he says like over 10 people, like Trump had just said, like, I mean, 10 people is such a small amount of people. It's just like, there's so many things that, other than just, oh, well, people can stay in their houses. But, what if you have a huge family and you all live in the same house, like with, 15 or 20 people. So it's just very, very, it's good guidance because, we don't want the outbreak to spread. But when you think about it, there's so many logistical things that, behind the scenes that go into it, So let's see what else. Okay, first death in Indiana. Ohio closes gyms, movie theaters. Okay. And we're going to get to that thing on the movies coming out. What is this? San Francisco orders residents to shelter in place. Whoa. So this came out like an hour ago. Effective at midnight, San Francisco will require people to stay home except for essential needs. Necessary government functions and essential stores will remain open. Wow. I didn't see that. So that's kind of the first lockdown in the U.S., if you want to call it that, other than that little thing in New Rochelle, New York. So this is the city of San Francisco says you cannot leave your house unless, except for essential needs. And only essential stores will stay open. Wow. Ohio recommend. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with these primaries for the Democratic thing on Tuesday. I have no clue, but they're large gatherings, so I don't know how you can have them. Lufthansa will reduce flight schedule up to 90%. The Statue of Liberty has closed. Okay, I think that was pretty obvious to happen. There's that thing about the actor. MLB pushes back opening day. So they haven't said when, but yeah, I mean, obviously they can't. That 2-week thing they said at first is not going to work. Yeah, so U.S. citizens can still go to Canada, it looks like. Um, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to go and then get stuck, you know? Uh, so Trump says we may be heading toward a recession. I mean, the markets are going way down, so of course. Let's find a different live thing. Hold on.
The fact that we have.
Okay, I'm good. Sorry about that. Okay. Saw that one. Let's look at the NBC News one quickly. Yeah, so someone did get a dose of the vaccine, but this is all experimental stuff. So, for essential, measures. So I guess this includes Philadelphia. Universal Stream released movies. I have a thing we're gonna look at about that. Okay, actually here no. Well, let's just look at this. So Universal said it will stream some newly released movies and an upcoming title. So they'll be on a range of services: Apple, Amazon, Google, and Fandango. These movies here, The Hunt, The Invisible Man, and Emma, will cost $20 and will be available for a 48-hour rental period. Until now, theaters have been strict about keeping a 90-day period before viewing at home. So, and Disney released Frozen 2 on Disney Plus early. So basically, these movies, these cluster of movies, Universal movies, that are going out in theaters are also coming out for home use for $20 for a 48-hour rental period. Hey, maybe that's something that'll keep going after the coronavirus. That would be pretty cool. But I mean, that's like the first time this has happened. Because look, until now, theaters have been strict about keeping a 90-day period before movies are released for home viewing. I mean, that's why you go to a theater to see them, because you can't watch them at home. We saw that. We saw that in San Francisco. Nearly 1,700 National Guard members mobilized in 16 states. Disinfecting public areas. That's what most of them are doing. And then the drive-through testing facilities. All nursing homes, basically nationwide, are not allowing visitors. Because I know my grandma is in one here in Massachusetts, and my mom got a thing this morning that they're suspending visits. Because I know the federal government had said that, so it seems like that's rolling out as well. Seen in Wuhan. Wuhan, we're gonna go on Snapchat, but I think Wuhan and stuff are definitely in China. Things are getting back to normal there, but they locked everything down and everything, so they kind of contained it. I mean, still other people got it, but it wasn't as bad as they just left everything open. Look at this. 3 hours ago, Mayor Bill de Blasio is telling his fellow New Yorkers to treat the coronavirus pandemic like a wartime, but that's not stopping him from hitting the gym. The mayor, whose long daily motorcade commute from his Upper East Side mansion to the Park Slope YMCA has been criticized as wasteful, was spotted by reporters at his Brooklyn gym. So this was what, yesterday? This was today? Yeah, and schools are delivering lunches, to kids who need them. That's still happening because they're not in school. Markets were going down. So here we go, guys. That's been a pretty good, update, almost half an hour or something. So that's going to be my update for today. I'll go over the big things. If you're in the U.S., you know what's going on. Unprecedented, unforeseen. Restaurants closing in tons of states, bars. San Francisco is basically telling everyone to stay inside. Other states like Pennsylvania, no businesses except ones that are essential. New York is closing bars and restaurants too. Takeout only. Same in Massachusetts. Takeout only at these places. You can't go and sit and eat. Trump is speaking right now. I think it's so I'll watch the rest of that press conference when I'm out of here. But Trump said what 10 people? No, you shouldn't have a gathering of more than 10 people. I mean, 10 people. I'm just thinking it's like, that's like your neighbors come over to have dinner or something, and you have more than 10 people. So it's just crazy how because people might think got a gathering, and I'm like, wait, 10 people? This is 10 people, So all that stuff is going on. Italy and Western Europe is really bad. Italy's terrible. The mortality rate's like 5 to even I heard somewhere 10% in Italy. So, Italy's really bad. The healthcare system is totally backed up. Even France, Spain, Germany, all of them are going way up in the thousands of cases. Great Britain has over 1,500 now. So things are getting bad in Europe. They're also getting bad, of course, here in the United States. China's getting a little better. I just wanted to look at Snapchat and Wuhan. Let's just see if we can see anything. It'd be cool to see if streets are bustling again. But yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna tomorrow. When can I update you tomorrow? If I can't do a live stream, I'll do a video tomorrow. Probably maybe in the morning. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully by midday. And if I can't live stream, I'll just do a regular upload, and it'll be 5, 6, 7 minutes, and I'll try to have the newest news for you guys. But subscribe. I may create some posts if there's big stuff, and I can, but without muddy posts, yeah, not worth it. So thank you guys for watching. And is this anything? Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And definitely stay safe. Take these warnings seriously and everything. Yeah, we'll just have to see how long, where this goes.